pay my respects to all the masters of the past, all the masters of future and the present day masters who are spreading the real peace, real spirituality. Now, let us see how our life is. There is so much of wrong lifestyle in the present day. Life is absolutely happiness, but our wrong attitude, wrong understanding has made it full of misery. It is very simple. A spiritual person who is just a meditator he will be able to live his life so fully, totally. Each and every moment is mystical. Life is just a play, a celebration, but normally we feel that life is boredom. Whenever I talk to few people, they say, what is the purpose of life? What is the meaning of life? You can just understand that they didn't get it right. That is because of our expectations from life. We do not accept life as it is. The whole society is directing itself to something which is not true. See the whole existence. Trees are beautiful, animals are beautiful, flowers are beautiful. Just nature, birds, butterflies, the breeze. It is so fulfilling. See how the whole nature is. So, the whole existence is beautiful, blissful. You can't discard, you can't say there is anything bad in existence. Even one shape of stone or leaf, everything in the existence is beautiful. No tree compares with another tree, whether it is smaller or bigger. No flower is comparing with another flower. No animal is comparing with another animal. It is just beautiful. No bird is comparing its song with another bird. What is the difference? And nothing in nature is looking for a holiday. Every day is totally with play, totally with work, totally with bliss. Happiness is flowing through them. Whether it is sky, the river, mountain, valleys. But what happened when the human being has come onto this earth? What has happened? It's all because of the expectations of oneself, how he is. He doesn't accept himself, he doesn't accept life as it is. Expectations are too high. Every child is beautiful and every old man is ugly. The child who is coming from the existence is beautiful, but by the time he exits from here, he made himself ugly. His mind was not there until he was 4. Slowly mind was forming. The intellect is becoming stronger and stronger. The body has instincts, mind has intellect, and your soul has intuition. The soul is completely masked in a human being. Your body can be seen by everybody, your mind can be seen by yourself, your soul cannot be seen by anybody including you. Why that intuition is completely masked in a human being? See any child, how a child behaves. Child is utterly happy. He is so much rooted in life. But what has happened to as he grows, everybody is trying to make the child what he is not, how he should not behave the way he is. What is happening? You give him marbles, he is so playful. Every moment he jumps, he runs, he plays, he celebrates. But every adult very serious. Even the way he gives the jobs to the other person, he will say, be serious. Life is just fun. In the olden days, when people were farming, there was a dance, drum beats all around, the beats. It was such a lovely sight. But today, everybody, once the mind has started, you are no longer leading your own life. Life is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, after completion of the target, a child is taught like that, you are doing like that. Today's are forgotten. When you enter into the school, a 4-year child was asked what you will become. Parents wants to know whether you want to become an engineer or a doctor. Nobody, because they are an artist or a sculptor or a potter, or a dancer, nobody would, parents would ask, do you want to become a painter, sculptor, dancer? Everybody is rooted in money. Everybody is rooted in money, spending the whole life in increasing the wealth, money, articles, cars, houses, plots, farmlands, farmhouses, yet he is not happy. He is waiting for his tomorrows to happen. The art of actually your life is in this moment. Because you loved a rose, you wanted to acquire a rose garden. No rose garden will tell you that, will recognize you as its master. No tree will recognize you as its master. No piece of land will recognize you as its master. They will laugh at you if you say, you belong to me. So many people said before us that it belongs to them, but it neither belongs to you or anybody. The existence presents itself in the form of only moments. This moment, only the existence is presenting you with the present moment, that is all. But we always go into the future. Future is also presented to you as a present moment only. The past was present yesterday, future is present tomorrow. So, you will have only presents. God is presenting you only the present. Perhaps that is the reason why it is called a present. Past is history, future is mystery, it has not happened, and what you have is only this moment. We do not drop ourselves into this moment. We do not give ourselves to this moment totally. We do not take everything from the moment fully, because the mind comes in between. The mind comes between you and the moment. And what is this mind which you value so much? Your knowledge, your thoughts, your dreams, they come in between you and the present. Your real you is your inner being. The real being is your soul, and you are never there. God is knocking you at that particular moment, but you are elsewhere. If you are a potter, or if you are a painter, or if you are a dancer, God is knocking at the door of that painter, but you have already become an engineer, which you did not want to become. You never enjoy it. Or a doctor, which you never enjoyed, because whole community is addressing itself to imaginations, unconscious issues. Their parents told them that you should become a doctor, and their parents also died miserably, suffering continuously. And because their parents were also taught to you, because the parents love the children, they also tell them, earn wealth so that you will be happy. They were also not happy, but they will tell you, you earn wealth and you will be happy. See the confusion now. They know that they were not happy, they were miserable, but yet they do not tell you, be in the moment. This is the art of being. There need not be any becoming. The tomorrows come out of today only. When these moments are good, it makes a today. When this moment is good, tomorrows will be anywhere good. So why don't you live your moments good, nicely? Why don't you happily enjoy this moment like a child? We are elsewhere always, skipping this moment. When you were in a school, you were thinking that I will be happy after my high school. Earlier our days we used to have a high school, primary school, high school, then junior college, and then from junior college we were revising it to college, and then we said we will be happy after job, and after job we thought that we will be happy after marriage, and after marriage we thought that we will be happy after children. After children we thought that we will be happy after their IIT. After IIT we thought that we will be happy after getting that CEO post, and after CEO post we thought that we will be happy after retirement, and after retirement we will be looking back how were those childhood days. So nice were the school days, so nice were the college days, so nice were the early marriage days, so nice were that child when he was carried, and those days. What is happening? We are never in our moment. Life is just blissful. You don't need to do anything. The existence has its own agenda. If you accept, let go, accept this moment as prasada, accept every fruit that comes out of this moment as prasada. Even if a problem comes out, accept it as mahaprasada. Even a problem is not a problem. Even a problem is only a situation to handle. Problem is a word. Life is a thrill. Mind wants certainty. Life wants, my mind wants consistency. Mind wants security. But when certainty is there, it will say life is boredom. When it is consistency is there, life is boredom. When security is there, you are feeling boredom. Just think what is happening. All the imprisonments, there is lot of security. Nobody can touch you. Every time to time they give you every food, they wake you up, they make you sleep, they serve everything. Very secured. Anybody wants a prison because freedom is cut. But yet we think of security. Mind thinks of consistency. If I say the same dialogue every day, or if you smell the same thing, if your wife is wearing a same sari, if your neighbor is talking the same word, will you not feel bored? Why it should be consistent? See how life is. One day it rains, one day breeze, one day sunny, one day cloudy. Each sunrise is different, each sunset is different, each day breeze is different, each flower is different, every creature that moves around you is different. Every moment is such a lovely wonder, mystical. Vismayaha yoga bhumikaha. You need to understand the consistency, certainty, security, you need not look. Life is so happy when you are insecure, inconsistent, uncertain. Yes, a spiritual person, real sannyas is openness, openness for anything and everything. So, life is blissful, accept every moment as it is. Life is even a lily flower. Jesus says it much more grandiose than King Solomon. The beauty of the lily flower, a grass flower doesn't compare with a chameli or a lotus flower. That is why both are beautiful. Grass doesn't compare with a neem tree. Both are beautiful. Every moment live your life, and life is so beautiful, celebrative, and accept whatever is going through you. Life knows and God knows, existence knows. Be happy. Life is a play, game, enjoy, celebrate each and every moment, and God will be with you, life will be with you. Thank you very much. God bless you.